Hello, you little ticker talkers. Here is your bubby. And today we are going to be making split pea soup. So what I have here are the ingredients. This is my dried split peas, a whole pack. And then I use a pot this size right here. And I have the water in there already, and I filled it up pretty full. And all I would put in there is, I love this better than bouillon if you've never used it. This is the chicken, the seasoned roasted chicken, better than bouillon. And I use about a tablespoon of that in the water, okay? And then I put a little of my Montreal steak seasoning. I love that. It's a little bit salty, but it's also got the ground pepper in there that I want. And of course, a whole onion chopped up. And you know, my Italian blood, we're gonna have some garlic, crushed garlic. We're gonna shred that carrot. That's a nice big carrot, and I'm gonna shred it up. Now my meat, this is a beautiful ham hock. And I also love the ham shanks. So if you can find a ham shank, they're meatier. But remember how I've taught you before, in anything you cook soupy, you'll use a chicken leg and an Italian sausage, which gives it that little Italian flair. Now I'm gonna put everything in that pot together. And I'm going to boil it for about an hour and a half at least, or simmer it, I should say. Bring it to a boil, turn it down to simmer. And then by that time, your ham will be ready to take off the bone. Now this skin on the outside, I love it. My mother always called it cutana. I don't know what anybody else calls it, but we call it cutana in our Italian family. And I cut that up and put it back in the peas. But if you don't like that, don't do it. I love it. And you can even eat it by itself. And then, of course, I take the skin off the chicken. I leave it in there until it's good and cooked. And then I take the meat off the bone, put the bone back in, because remember, you get that good bone broth when you are cooking with a bone in there. And if you can break it in half before you put it back in the pot, perfect. Get this nice and done, bring it out and slice it lengthwise, and then small slices this way. Put it back in your split peas. And you know what, you guys? You'll have, in 2 hours, the best split pea soup you've ever eaten in your cotton picking life. Remember to put the garlic in after, just crush it in, all that big onion, all of it done. All right, this is